everyone.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Academia Porta Temporea. It's so weird, like, starting off without actually being the one to start off, because I'm constantly like, should I be talking yet? Like, is it going?
Right.
Either way, how are you all doing today?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Any questions before we begin?
Do you want to do
A quick, I think we'll do like a quick synopsis. So after the rumble in the jungle, if jungle means small town where you once got good coffee,
Oh, that's right.
yeah, like that, you never found that woman again.
Although Peter did bring us like good coffee beans, so
Peter does have, you see, you don't really need that coffee because like Peter's coffee is actually better than that coffee you got down there.
yeah.
But after that, you made your way back with Uso, who was who seemed very proud of your progress. So proud, in fact, that she, quote unquote, promoted you to second years.
That's right.
Where you begin your second year studies. And one of the biggest portions of the second year study is that you get to intern underneath a secondary professor. So you get to learn from them. You maybe learn a few neat tricks. You can learn how to maybe avoid a fireball from a black mage. You know, like there's just some fun things you get to learn while learning from them. Many of you wanted to intern under Peter because obviously Peter has done all the things. So you get the most out of your turn. But Uso, for some reason, was like, maybe not yet. And so you picked your like intern professors and kind of stayed up all night, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, we were already up pretty late.
Yeah, you were up pretty late, and so it was just like, we'll just stay up the extra 2 hours. No point in getting 2 hours of sleep. Peter opted to watch your house while you all stayed up. And you then tackled someone in the other party.
Yeah, because he's a douche.
He seemed very upset, but then just walked away. And where we would begin, you have recently entered a classroom that has a very peculiar design. You know, lots of motivational posters, lots of colors. There's that like sparkling ABC alphabet above the chalkboard. Really strange. And as you're taking it in, this young blonde woman walks in and is super thrilled to meet you.
As she should be.
Right.
And that's where we'll begin. So she turns around and says, like, I'm super thrilled that you all chose me. You know, I don't get chosen a lot, but it's super excited to like really be able to share what I've learned with you, and to learn from you all, of course.
Trogheim's kind of like, Ioner, you all know how Trogheim feels about magic.
Are you making it like, I assume you're not hiding it at all?
No, I mean, she's not necessarily staring with disdain, because she has seen Astrid and Uo pull off some pretty cool things, especially now that Uo is like going into combat rather than hiding in bushes.
Yeah.
But this person is a stranger, and she kind of needs to prove herself, so Trogheim's kind of holding back.
That's fair. By the way, I want you all to make insight checks. No, not insight. Perception. I apologize.
Perceiving.
Let me get my... Oh, come on.
So perceived.
Come on, Astro. Come on. I didn't have my character sheet open. So now my computer's gonna slowly inch. Come on, you can do it. Okay, perception.
Yes. Gotcha. Okay, so Morning Trogheim, I assume you all are like kind of sharing looks. Uo noticed something very interesting. So I forgot like the type of human you are, but like you don't get like you don't look older than the way you look now. You always look that like kind of 13-year-old, right?
Yeah.
The woman you're looking at is very clearly like over 13, but not much. So she doesn't have the same like genetic makeup as you. Like she doesn't have that same stop aging at 13 appearance, but she doesn't look much older than 13, which is odd for like the number one black mage in the city.
Is she like the same
Does she
height
have
as
more?
Uo, or
No, definitely taller.
okay?
But you know, like if you were to make a guess, she would look somewhere between 16 and 19.
Does she have horns?
Does not have horns.
That does
Have
not.
we seen her around before in passing?
It's hard to tell. Like if you would have seen her, like it would be hard to
Yeah.
distinguish her from the other students. One, she looks so young. Two, she doesn't dress
Sure.
as many of the other professors dress. Like your professor, like the Dark Knight professor, is always in head to toe plate mail, darks and blacks and purples, and haven't even actually seen her face. So like very clear of like who she is, very clear of what she does.
Sure.
But this professor is dressing much more like a student rather than.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
And so as you're all like taking her in, she's like, "Well, I have a few things planned for today, but before I enact my plan, because this is not really me teaching you, but like us working together. So what is it that you want to learn? Like, what can I do for you?"
How do you destroy a star?
I mean, let's start small, right?
How do you destroy a star?
Yes.
I need you to make me a persuasion check there.
All right. Persuasion.
Do it.
So she looks at you and kind of looks you up and down and is like, "I think we should work on a building first."
Ooh, I'm sad.
Don't you worry. There are many ways to destroy stars. Oh, actually, before I forget, there is a field outing happening in 2 weeks. Wanted to know if you all were interested in it.
Is this
Will there
gonna?
be zombies?
We don't think there'll be zombies. It is the annual-ish Tarrasque hunt.
Wait, what?
What?
Roll intelligence checks. Yes. Go Trogheim.
Oh, Trogheim.
Intelligence?
Yep.
Come on. Astral is giving me some sass.
The slows.
Is the thing I am looking for. Yeah, no, this is news to all of you. Like,
Yeah.
we normally don't let first years, but since now you're technically second years, we have been able to, because of very powerful people before us, identify a Tarrasque. And so whenever it starts to stir, we like marshal together and kind of hunt it for some of its like body parts. We direct it to a field where it can feed, and then it goes back to sleep. It's part of how we're able to sustain most of our like magical properties, as Taras parts are very useful for material components. It's quite a feast, and it's a great way to give some younger students some experience.
So Tarkheim's like trying to not look interested while still being like, awesome. Yeah, I would. I suppose I could make time for that.
She walks up to you, slightly like if you have a bubble, like this is where my like
Right?
my thing is. It's like just in front of that bubble. It's like, oh my god, thank you so much. I'm so excited. What about the rest of you?
Uo is idly playing with his tarot deck. Draws a card. It's death. And so, yes, it is. It is to be.
To be? All right. And for the purposes of Astrid, because I know Astrid, I'm gonna be sure that she's gonna be like, yeah, let's do that.
I mean, the laser bunny has got to go with us, so that means Astrid has to go with us.
Yeah, like even if Astrid didn't want to go, how else would the laser bunny get there?
Morin's gonna look at Uo's card and kind of nod, like, darkness. All right. Okay.
Like, well, this is
I will come.
Well, this is great news. I will put in your applications today. But I'm sorry, I interrupted myself. Yes, what is it that you all? Yes,
We
Trogheim.
don't need parental consent, do we? I don't know if my parents would be happy with me going.
You do not need parental consent
Okay,
anymore.
yes.
You need the school's consent. So I guess technically you need Uso's consent, but I'm pretty sure she'd be fine with it.
Trogheim looks a little nervous but doesn't say anything.
So as she goes back to her, not podium, but like actual like kindergarten like teacher desk. And it's like, so, okay, so it was Uo who decided to intern with me, correct?
That is correct.
Normally we have a much longer interview process, but we didn't have that this time because of the speed at which this happened. So what is it that you want to learn from me?
I would like to learn how to destroy a star.
Oh, you were serious.
Yes.
Do you have one in mind, Uo? Like, did a star do something to piss you off? Because if so, I'll totally help.
That's what I was just wondering.
It is for defense against dark stars.
Dark stars, you say?
What'd the dark stars do to you?
The dark stars threaten our existence and success of our mission.
Morin does not look impressed.
Well, I'm sure we can come up with a few ways to destroy a star. Are you looking to just like explode it? Are you looking to? I think I have just the thing in mind.
Uo
Yes.
flashes a cherubic smile.
Give me an insight check there, Ua.
Can I throw guidance on that?
No, because I'm asking you to do it. You didn't do it yourself. So not on this one. Okay, yeah. So from what you know, like she should definitely be able to like destroy a star. Especially if she's this calm about bringing students to a Tarrasque hunt.
Yeah, clearly.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like bears. You don't really need to run faster than the bear or
You
Tarask
just
in this point, just faster than your slowest companion. So we might just be those companions. Who knows?
this is true. This is
Perhaps
true.
are hungry.
She's like, if you're interested in destroying a star, then I will need to prepare. Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to pass you off to another professor, and you can join in his class for today. And then you can come back to my office tonight, and we can begin the preparations.
Uo nods.
Cool.
And so she escorts you to another classroom, which looks like you would expect a classroom to look like. There are no like sparkly alphabets, no motivational posters. It's just like a room. And in there, you see the other cohort as they are in the middle of a lecture.
So it's awkward.
A little. Well, I wouldn't say awkward. So there are two like massive smiles when you all walk in.
Okay.
So it is Verbana and Melissa. And they see you and they are very excited. Verbana looks specifically at Trogheim and invites you to sit down right next to him.
No, these were the people that we saw.
Melissa was the white mage who was actually like talking to you.
Right.
Verbana was the one who said thank you after you tackled Ojambo.
Right. I will go sit down with him.
Then there is someone who is in like this heavy plate mail. Someone who looks to be a ranger of some sort. Has a bow and like 2 daggers on him. And of course, someone who hasn't even turned around to make eye contact. A very familiar paladin, Oshambo.
Mm.
You know, he probably can't turn his neck after that hit. I'm going to check, does he have new boots?
He does in fact have new boots.
Huh. Okay.
And up front is a Lalafell, the same race that Uso is. Dressed in this lovely, like, almost like a carnival announcer. What is a carnival announcer? A ringleader.
Okay.
A lovely blue hat, a beautiful like blue mask. And he seems upset until Rachel, the black mage professor, like goes down and explains things. I was like, oh, well, the more the merrier. Please have a seat. I don't know if I'll be able to help, but I'd love to explain to you what it means to be a blue mage. Very deep voice for someone so wee.
Mm. Uo
My voice is also deep.
So I assume Trogheim will be sitting next to. I forgot his name already. Verbana.
Yes.
Is anyone like choosing to sit next to someone in particular?
Morin's not going to sit at all because he does not feel like sitting. He's going to stand with his arms crossed at the back of the room and stare broodingly out at everybody.
And then the blue man professor will be like, you can sit. Oh, you're one of the. Okay, never mind. You can stay there. Astrid is going to go home and do some communing because that's what I feel is simplest here. What about you, Uo? Yeah, Astrid's like, you know what? I haven't had any time alone. I'm gonna go home and talk to my bunny. And Uo, where are you sitting? Are you sitting next to anyone? Are you sitting like away? Are you going to stand in the back and brood?
He's going to be sitting kind of awkwardly, probably on his own, like a nerd in calculus.
Mm-hmm.
This is it's just totally up his alley. Blue magic.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna even have a notepad out. He's gonna pull out his pencil. He's definitely looking forward to learning more.
Okay. And so this is the first time you've had an actual lecture. Most of your professors tend to do like hands-on thing. This Blue Mage professor just stands up there and talks. Although it is rather enthralling. It's much less a lecture, much more a performance with lots of like colors and spells going off. Although it is different magic than what Uo is used to. And it actually is very familiar magic to what Trogheim and Morn. Like Morn actually has seen many of these spells come from monsters that he's killed.
Mhm. Okay.
And after about an hour and a half, the Blue Mage trainer is like, that's essentially what I do. You know, I go out and I fight monsters, and I learn their magic from them. It's been very effective. You know, monsters are very dangerous, and so if you use their power against them, obviously you are going to be stronger than those who don't.
And Trogheim nudges Verbana, right?
Yeah.
And points at her notebook where she's drawn like a stick figure Tarask with its head cut off and like a Trogheim stick figure that's like standing on top of it, like all triumphantly.
Verbana shows you a very similar picture of a Tarask. Although it's hard to tell it is a Tarask. It's kind of like a stick figure person just
Bent
crouched.
over, right?
Yeah. And then a picture of Verbana kind of like smiling with hands in his pockets on top of the Tarask.
Like writing it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Melissa like kind of nudges both of you and is like, shh. And then I forgot his name. Tutoo is like, perhaps we should get some practice in. If you are all okay with it.
Wait, are we gonna fight monsters?
I want to fight monsters.
You're gonna try to. We don't actually fight monsters. You know, we become one with the monster.
Huh.
Yes, we're gonna fight monsters, but like we're gonna do it big. Let's just go. Let's.
So are they going to take the whole class that's listening to the lecture on this little field trip, or
Yeah,
just us?
the entire class. I mean, it is just like
Oh.
you 8.
Oh,
the
okay.
five,
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's good.
the 5 in the other cohort, and then the 3 of you, Astrid, can come if you all decide to go get her. But as of now, she is just chilling out. And as you leave, there is a familiar figure right outside the door. He is tall, he is charming, and he smells of coffee beans.
Is it Peter?
Yes.
Yay! I breathe
And
deeply.
He was like, "Hey, how are you all doing?
Good, we're going to fight monsters
Fight monsters."
by being one with them. And she glances at Uo and Morn and shrugs.
Oh yes, I've done that exercise already. It's really not a big deal, you know. It's I didn't even really need to do it. I just did it because I was bored, really.
I think I have to do it because it's part of my. I think Uso's making me do this.
Uso. You know what? If Uso said you should do it, you should do it.
I know.
Well, if you want, I am being sent on another secret mission. So just
Who is sending you on a secret mission?
I mean, I can only give that information out to those that I am working with. I decided to come to you all first because you've all proven to be so very capable.
That's right.
I know we are.
So just think about that. I'll be at the warp gate for the next 10 minutes in case you want to come with me.
But what about our class stuff?
Monster.
I mean, once again, like last time, like if you come and we don't succeed in the mission, then you'll probably be in trouble. But if you do succeed,
You know,
you'll.
I'm pretty sure we succeeded last time and we still got in trouble.
Did you? Oh, I didn't write the memo. That's what it was. I'll fix that right away. Don't worry about that.
I look at everyone else and shrug.
I don't know. Morn isn't as big of a fan
Nope.
of this fellow as everyone else. He's not. I mean, and especially since he did recognize some of the spells the short little dude in blue was doing. He feels more inclined to stick with the official program. He's kind of, I don't know. Morn's like, no thanks, and he's just gonna walk away. He has no social skills, right? So he's just like, no thanks, and he'll just walk back towards everybody else.
Yeah, Uo's going to follow the teacher. I mean, he wants to learn how to blow up the star, so he's
That's
got to go
fair.
with his teacher. And if he blows this teacher off, he's probably not going to get the lesson he's looking for. So he's like, oh no, I have to do this. I'm going to get a straight A. This straight A.
You gotta follow
100 points.
path.
And Uo will pat Patrick and shrug and say sorry, and we'll follow everyone else.
It's okay. I can I'll wait. Yeah. As you walk away.
Morn's just gonna kind of raise one eyebrow and keep walking.
Okay. So you make your way to the teleport portal, and you are actually teleported to a place that is fairly familiar. It's the end of the initial obstacle course that you all did.
Oh yeah, where we fought the other students.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's like, so I'm going to summon a monster. I got this little vial from the summoner professor. And really, I want you all to fight it, but more than fight it, I want you all to become one with this monster.
Mm.
What does that even mean?
You'll know when it happens.
The Morn's gonna close his eyes real hard, to the point he almost looks constipated. He's just like, okay.
And Lauren, as your eyes are closed, let me see what the.
Oh no.
When the
All of a
GM
sudden-
laughs like that, it's probably not a good thing. Just
I know. So I'm like, no, never mind. I didn't do that thing.
the ambient temperature rises
Oh.
very quickly. Like not to an unmanageable degree, but way harder than you would expect.
Oh. Warren's gonna think he did it and open his eyes really quick.
You see in front of you, it looks kind of like a gorilla, a little bit. Though much skinnier, with massive horns on its head, like a human-ish, like more human face than gorilla face. And rather than like black fur, it is this reddish fur.
How big is it? Is it like human sized?
It
Or bigger.
is 12 feet tall.
Oh. And is the heat like coming from this gorilla thing?
Yep.
Gorilla monster? Oh. Warren's still trying to contemplate what one with the monster means, so he looks a little unsure, like, kill monster? Kill? Kill?
And Tutoo is not talking anymore. He's just like looking at you and waiting to see what you all will do.
I cast Detect Thoughts.
Detect thoughts. I'm going to look that spell up again just to see what it.
We haven't recovered from the previous night, right?
No.
Okay, so that's my.
Does it? For duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. Okay. The top thought is very simple: fire. Or I guess I should be like more fire.
Interesting. I'll tell the group. I'll tell the group that it seems to desire more fire.
Oh. Okay. And Chogheim will start
Perhaps
loading
if
her
we provided
gunblade.
it with fire.
I've got fire for it.
Okay, so you load your gunblade. I assume the gunblade loading has like sound to it.
I
Lots
mean,
of clicky
sure, why
clacks
not?
and yeah. So then its head turns like snaps in your direction. It doesn't move, but it's very intently watching what you're going to do with that thing.
Okay.
So it's not making any move to attack us. Is it like when he summoned it, did he have like a circle it had to be standing in? Or you know what I mean? Like, is it clear to us like what its boundaries are?
No. You had this weird vial, and then he, from what you can tell, like infused magic into it. And then it essentially exploded in a big ball of fire.
Oh.
And then when the fire subsided, this is what remained.
It's making like no move to attack us then.
It's very. Give me an insight check.
Can I help with Detect Thoughts up and give her advantage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. Do I roll it again, or does it? Yeah, this is the advantage. Kind of confused on how advantage disadvantage works on here.
Let me see. Yeah, the insight has the advantage. So you're with advantage. You rolled an 11.
Okay. All right. Good.
So
it just rolls that second die. Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can like add that if you have advantage or disadvantage.
Sure.
It's weird. Like it definitely looks aggressive. And with the addition of like it desires more fire, you would assume that it just wants to like burn the shit out of everything. But you're in a forest or like a forested area, and it hasn't made a move to do so yet.
Can I probe deeper?
Yes. Let me see. Intelligence, yep, has a higher intelligence than that. Search out the creature. Intelligence check. Holy crap. Yeah, we'll just say you probe deeper and I'll read this later.
Okay.
When you probe deeper, it looks specifically like it wants to burn this entire forest down.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just thinking about trying to become one with this thing. I think the answer really is to give it what it wants, and then it will give us what we want. And so I will tell the group that we must burn the forest down.
But I was gonna give it fire.
Yes, but if we give it fire in the means like that it wants to deliver fire, I don't think we should actually damage it because it probably will retaliate. But if we provide it with what it wants, then it will give us its blessing, I think.
So I'm gonna look over at Tutu, and I'm gonna like raise my gun blade towards the monster,
Mm-hmm.
and like watching Tutu and see what his expression is, and then I'm gonna point it at a tree and see if his expression changes, and then point
Right.
it back at the monster.
Let me see. Just for funsies.
Yay, funsies!
That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. So that plus, yeah. So one, Tutu does have one of those like carnival masks that just like covers his eyes.
Yeah.
And while it shouldn't make a big difference, it does kind of hide a lot of the upper facial cues.
Yeah.
But he also seems to be a very practiced performer because he's not really watching intently. He's kind of spinning his staff and kind of doing a little tap dance as he waits for something to happen. And that's actually kind of distracting your ability to see how his. Yeah.
And so the other students came with us, right?
Yeah.
I'll also look at them and do the same thing and just see what they do.
As a group or any individual one?
We'll go with what's Oshambo doing?
Oshambo is he's at the head of the group, like shoulder out, arm on sword.
I'll lean down to Uo. Okay, so if we light Oshambo on fire and give him to the monkey, what do you think?
Uo nods and says, I still believe that would satisfy the requirements. I believe it needs a sacrifice.
I'm going to start rooting around in my pack and just see if I have any oil with me.
So Morin's going to address, what's his name, Tutu?
Yeah.
He's going to address Tutu and say, so do you want us to kill it? What do you want us to do with this?
I want you to become one with this creature.
Like, should I wear its skin once it's dead?
If that's how you
really a lot weirder.
if that's how you become one with this creature, then yes.
Oh, is this like those things where we have to like what's the word? Like when you look at ink stains and you're like, it's a butterfly or that's a dead person. We just kind of like make this stuff up as we go.
He looks at you as like, who are you interning with again?
Currently you.
No, Yes. You know what? It is exactly that. So it's like, However you want to become one with it, that is on you. We all become one with creatures different ways. The creature takes one step forward.
Oh, that's
I'm going to maintain concentration on his mind. Try and become one through, like, from within it.
Are you going to dive deeper?
I think that's as deep as I can go. I think it's like one probe, but if you'll let me go deeper, I will.
Oh, yeah. You dive deeper and you feel a sense of loneliness.
oh sad monster.
And then just out loud, he'll just kind of continue to talk about what he's kind of sensing here. He'll say, but perhaps it wants fire because it destroys all the things around it, because it has not yet experienced love. And so, perhaps through the power of friendship, we bond with it and it gives us what we want. Use friendship to get, or we could hug it, maybe?
Oh.
Hugging it out.
It's possible.
Morin's like, no.
It's possible.
You can hug it.
I'm gonna look at Morin. I think I should give it fire, and I gesture at my gunblade. What do you think?
I think you should just maybe shoot the fire in front of it. Like, maybe not hit it, but like, can you just kind of, will your gunblade do that? Like,
Yeah.
Can you just shoot the ground in front of it?
Yeah, is there like a... is there anything like around it, like a bush or something that would catch fire but not burn the forest down?
Not super close to it, but there are bushes around that you can shoot.
Okay. I will do that. Let me double check something. I might be wrong. I might have to actually go hit something to make it fire. I was, when I was thinking about it, I'm not to that point yet. I can't shoot fire. I can only slash fire.
Yeah.
So I will have to go attack something near it to make the fire. I'll do that.
So you'll walk up to it.
Sure.
So it is here. How close are you going to walk up to it?
Let me... Okay. Trogheim. Let's go to there. And then the ground in between us, I will slash with my elemental slash. And make fire!
Aye, aye.
Okay, so you do that. I'm just gonna roll a check
We all die.
for no reason.
Yeah, no reason at all.
Guess we should have hugged it
Score.
out.
Okay, 15.
Mm.
So the creature, which has been like very responsive to like any sound, watches as you walk up and make possibly the loudest sound that it has heard since it has been here,
Yeah. Totally fair.
but is conscious enough that it does not immediately attack and actually like walks up and kind of like bends down and like puts his face in the fire like a cat on your leg.
Huh. It's a lot more awkward than I was expecting.
And when you hear that, you all hear from behind you, Trogheim, a voice say, "Oh my God, watch out! It's gonna attack!" It was Archambault.
But it's like purring on her.
Well, not anymore. It was until the like yelling,
Oh,
and now it is
Oh,
That
no.
douche.
exceedingly angry and is going to attack you.
Oh shit. Okay.
And what is
Warren's
your?
gonna.
I'm not ready for it, so I don't have my shield up. So my AC is a 15.
Let me check. It is that plus. Yeah, no, that hits.
Uh-oh.
What a douche.
4 plus 4, so 8 slashing. And I'm gonna need y'all to roll initiative.
Ah. Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, we're gonna get that in.
Damn it.
Yeah, Morin's sending all the dirty looks back at or Shamboey or Shamu or whatever his name is.
Oh, Shamu, that's a good one. I like it.
We'll call him Shamu.
And then
Oh, wait, I didn't hit the wrong button. Mine don't count. Hold on. Oh, that's not much better.
how is this possible?
I know, right?
Morin has the highest initiative at a 5.
Out of 5. Amazing.
Woo! We were just so enthralled by what this thing was doing. We're not ready.
So yeah, Morin, you see as Oshambo like yells, very like laughing to himself as he yells. Michelle tries to like put her hand over his mouth. Rabana does the same. The ranger like readies his bow, and the one in like plate mail like gets ready her axe.
Morin's going to look at Shamu and say, there will be payback for this. And then he's going to, which one am I? Where am I? Am I here? Or am I there? I am. Okay.
Yeah, you're far top left.
That's as far as I can go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to, can I get a clear shot at it?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. I'm going to go ahead and try to shoot it with my short bow. Ooh.
Ew.
That does not hit.
Okie dokie. Yep, Morin's gonna continue to send scathing looks back at Shamu.
After Shamu made that outburst, he has yet to make secondary eye contact.
Morin's coming for him.
Next is Uo Khan.
Uo Khan is going to continue rifling through this creature's brain, but while he's doing that, he's going to summon his celestial sphere and draw a mystical card. 6 swirling lights, stars, and such. Let's see here. Is it? It is a 6. Oh, nice. That is excellent. What does that do? I don't remember. Believe that. Is it a spell? No. That temporarily restores 1 non-spell slot resource to an ally, and I believe Trogheim is down a munition. Morin, are you down darkness?
Morin did use darkness once.
No. Oh.
Not last game, but the game before last.
Oh, did we not get a long rest then?
Stayed up all night.
In between all that?
No, you went back. So
shit.
you went to sleep. So yeah, you're back. You're full.
Oh,
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a card, and it's the 4 of bullets. And a munition just kind of materializes in Trogheim's munitions belt or whatever it is that you keep your munitions in.
She actually
Any pack?
notices this time, unlike last time where she was just like, where'd this come from?
You notice that
More
these
shiny
stars-
lights, flashing lights. That'll be his turn as he continues to focus his attention on the the inner workings of this creature.
We'll say the next thing you sense after the loneliness is fear.
Mm.
But it is the creature's turn. And I think I'm going to have you do... Where is it? Yep. 10 feet around. So only Trogheim would be suspect to this. I need you to make a con saving throw. No, a dexterity saving throw. As you see the creature just kind of like ball up and the ambient temperature starts to heat up.
So the number would be the same. So 16.
16. Yeah, that works. So you would only take 7 fire damage.
Only 7 fire.
That's all.
That's all.
Oh darn, says the DM.
Tarkheim shouts in irritation and a bit of pain and glares back at Oshambo.
This is the first time you've seen a smile on Oshambo's face.
If I take like one of my munitions and like kind of wave it at it and be like, fire, you want the fire? Does it watch it at all? Or does it is it pretty intent on trying to eat me?
It was super intent on like each individual action before this happened.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you were to do that before, like it was paying attention. It seems less into that now and more just like burn slash.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give it something, but it's not gonna be what it wants. Okay, at least I'm gonna try. Let's find out. All right. Does a 14 hit it?
14 does not hit it.
I will not do what I wanted to do there. Am I 10 feet away, or did it move up? It moved up to me, right?
Nope. It was able to attack you from 10 feet away.
Oh, because I thought it had its...
Oh, no. Yeah, the slash
face.
was up to you. Yeah.
Okay. So then I will not...
Back away.
Yeah.
I mean, you can back away. Maybe it won't take an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, maybe it won't. But... we'll call that good.
So then, at the end of y'all of your turns, the other cohort will help. Trogheim, you will heal 4 damage.
Ooh.
As Melissa does a healing word on you.
I mean, it might be the 4 damage that changes
keeps
the
you alive.
fight, right?
You see Verbana cast a spell that none of you recognize. That Ranger misses a longbow attack. You will also, and the warrior will.
What is up with the rolling today?
We're not doing great. Morn, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna get up in there. Let's see here. Hello there. You're all up in there. All right. I'm just gonna try. He's had enough with the hugging it out philosophy and going with what he knows. Try to stab it with his greatsword.
Nope. 13 does
Nope.
not hit.
Oh, what is
Nope.
up?
I don't know what's going on. So try was the operative word there.
I mean, like both of you like made contact, but this the skin is very like dense, so you really gotta like cleave it in there.
Well, all right. Well, he'll stay put.
Uo,
That's a
you feel your body is getting hotter.
That is weird.
Yeah.
I think I can do about that. But I wonder. I am going to draw another. No, I need to heal. I need to heal Trogheim. So I'm going to pull a card from an impressive spray of cards that erupt all over him, and it is the lady with the healing potion, and Trogheim will receive the effects of healing word,
Aw,
which is
thanks.
1d4 plus my wisdom, I believe.
Or whatever your...
Ooh.
Is wisdom your spellcaster ability?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a cleric, sort of. Yeah. So you'll get back 5.
Excellent. Thanks.
But he will continue to maintain concentration on the spell as he tries to keeps trying to dig deeper. The very essence of it.
As you dig deeper, the next thing you sense is, so you had fear, you had loneliness, then the next thing you sense is apologeticness. Is that a word? I don't think that's a word.
Oh, is it remorseful?
That's the word. See,
Words.
words.
Oh, that's weird. Who will tell Trogheim that the creature appears to be sorry.
Mm.
Perhaps you can make amends.
I don't need to make anything. It needs to make amends.
You
On the
started
creature's
it.
turn. Let's see. You see it forming this massive ball of fire over its head.
Oh no.
Trogheim.
Doesn't look very scary
Okay.
to me.
Does the ball look solid? Like, could I like slap it away?
No, it looks like fire.
Okay.
So like you could try to slap it away, but it looks as if the blade would like go through.
Okay. Oh, Trogheim, you are such a conundrum. So I'm gonna put my hand on its shoulder. Is it like on fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna go to do that and then wince and be like, "Oh, sorry. It's okay. I don't blame you." And then I glare back at Oshambo again.
Give me
Very
a
smooth.
persuasion check.
Yay.
For some reason, doesn't
So
seem
persuasive.
to be. Doesn't seem to be. Perhaps it's paying too much attention to forming this like ball of fire.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna dodge
It's probably smart.
and see what happens.
Orn.
Okay. So it's on fire and it has a ball of fire, or it is just fire. I'm trying
It
to
is-
visualize what's.
So it is like a red monkey-ish thing on fire, holding above its head a ball of fire that is about like 4 feet in diameter.
I regret getting close. I have regrets.
That's fair.
I have regrets. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't look very sorry to me. And if I move away, it gets attack opportunity on me. I'm just gonna try to stab it with my great sword and use one of my Well of Darkness along with that. Ah,
Nope, the
ah.
AC is 16.
Oh.
Oh, bummer. Okay. Well, that's ooh. Well, I'm not backing down. Yeah, he's gonna stay right there.
Before I forget, I'm gonna do the other cohorts things. So Trogheim, you get another healing word. So you heal 6.
That puts me at full.
Nice.
Let me see.
Almost like this horrid event never happened.
Verbana casts a spell that targets you, Morn,
Mm.
and you feel as if you have the ability to cast Absorb Elements once.
Mm.
Ooh,
The
That's
ranger
nice.
will range, but will not hit. The
Ooh,
warrior
range.
will war, but also not hit. Uo.
Uo is thinking that now is probably the best time to calm the situation down. And as he draws a spread of cards, they read "The Man Whose Eyes Close for Eternity," and the spell "Sleep" is cast centered on the Ifrit.
And that's what, 68?
Believes. Check real quick. Okay, wait. I think it is 68. 58. No, it's 5d8. Sorry,
58.
5d8. And so I go in here.
Do me a favor and also roll a d20.
Okay.
25.
25, and the d20 is an 18.
Okay. So you see the Ifrit start to like fall asleep, but very quickly catches itself and stands up.
Ah, damn it. He will continue to probe.
The next thing you sense is a feeling of being controlled.
Weird. Okay. And that also out of spells.
Roll me an
Bum, bum.
intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Okay.
14.
Not enough. So then I need both Trogheim and Morn to make me dexterity saving throws.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. And I was dodging, so it's an advantage.
Yes.
Which saved my bacon, maybe.
Let me see. What is that? Yeah, no, you are good. And Morn is also good. So you both, because you're like in this massive ball form, you're very ready to dodge out of the way when he slams it into the ground and does 31 points of fire damage.
Oh my god.
Woohoo.
Reduced to
Hey,
half, so that's 15.
Okay.
So we take 15 damage?
You take 15. Morn, you can absorb elements and
Okay.
reduce that even further.
How much do I get to reduce?
Another half, so you would bring it down to, you would take 7 points if you absorb elements.
Okay, I will do that. Okey-dokey.
Trogheim,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
I said it's okay. going to glance back at Uo. What is it doing?
Uwo,
Correspond.
it is full of self-hatred right now.
That's sad.
Huh. I believe it is acting not of its own accord.
Mm.
It cannot help itself.
So, can I make a check to see if I think it's because the professor summoned it?
Give me an intelligence check with advantage.
17.
Oh yeah. So with that final piece of the puzzle, it makes perfect sense. You have heard of Ifrits before, and while they are fire, they actually tend to be very caring creatures.
Oh.
Um,
Oh
but
no.
they are also like very powerful, like manifestations of flame elements, and are used often by summoners or people who have summoners in their ranks to cause devastation.
Okay.
Oh then. Do you relay that info to the rest of us?
Yeah, I'll mention that, and then I'm going to recommend stepping away from it, and I'll disengage
Mm-hmm.
and head back towards Uo.
It does not take a swipe at you.
And that's everything I can do.
Alrighty. Once again, Morn this time will get the healing word. Melissa, so you get 4.
Woo.
I swear Astral hates us today.
I think so. Let's see. The ranger will range, and does that hit? Nope, that still doesn't hit. The warrior will war. Fucking hell. And let's see. Verbana will cast a spell that you do recognize. Let's see if you can resist it. Nope. And all of a sudden, the Ifrit like stops moving, and is like locked in place.
Nice.
Morn, your turn.
I am also going to disengage and step away. I'm going to go right up to where Trogheim did. Does it take a swipe out of me when I do
Nope. Does
it?
not.
Oh, look at that. Okay. I'm going to put my sword away too. Can I do that? Or is that considered an action because I disengaged?
Nah, you could do that.
Okay. I'm going to make a big show of it, like trying to show. Oh, look, it's going away. So I was going to very embellishing about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Alrighty. So you can see, like, even though it isn't moving, its eyes are like very focused on you, Morn. Uo.
Uo is going to take a look at the other. What were they called? They're not compatriots. The companions. The
like other like group of students.
As well as Duchambeau. Like, are they? Any of them seem to be concentrating on spells?
Verbana is concentrating on a spell.
Can I see where her focus is aimed at?
Not really. You haven't been really able to tell what type of magic Verbana uses. There doesn't seem to be a need for a focus.
And what's the professor doing?
He is still dancing. This weird like tap dance thing.
I will maintain my detect thoughts
Uh,
as I draw a card.
mm-hmm.
A d6. 5. So I will restore to myself a second level spell slot. I explode with celestial light, and various different constellations appear around me. It's pretty spectacular. And continue to focus on the monster.
The next thing you feel coming from the monster is gratitude.
It says this: the plan is working. Continue not engaging.
It is the Ifrit's turn. It does not move. Trogheim.
I'm gonna turn towards Tutu and just be like, I don't get this lesson at all.
Tutu does not respond. He just continues to concentrate on his dancing.
And I'll look at Morn and shrug.
Yeah, Morin's gonna say to you, I think that dancing might have something to do with the monster being here.
You think so?
I think so. I think you should push him over.
Huh, alright. I'll walk towards Tutu then. And just like reach out and like push him. Not like violently, but just kind of push him.
Give me a strength check. With disadvantage, I take the lower one because you're like trying to restrain yourself, we'll say.
Okay. Do you want athletics or strength?
Let's go athletics. 14, okay. So you push him. Are you able to withstand the power of the push? He is. And you push him on his right shoulder, and it looks like he's about to fall, but he kind of twirls and regains the dancing. And as he twirls, you hear a massive roar coming from the Ifrit.
Oh.
Does it sound like a happy roar or an unhappy roar?
An unhappy roar?
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to tell with the Ifrit. All the roars, they're like massive fire monkeys. So
I'll just stand and wave my hands. Sorry! That's my turn.
So then it is everyone else's turn. Ravana will keep concentrating. Ranger going to range. Misses. Warrior going to war. Also, how are you so bad at this? The blah, blah, blah. And then Trogheim, you get another healing word. 4 points.
Yay.
And Morn, it is your turn.
So when he roared, did it seem like from where I was standing, did it seem to me that it was at the result of him pushing?
Yeah, it was
Tutu,
like a.
or the fact that
It seemed like a direct correlation between the push, or not even the push, the twirl, and the change in dance and the roar.
I wonder if he roared because he wasn't able to successfully stop him from dancing, perhaps.
Could be.
So what did Tutu do? He didn't seem to respond to this. He's just like concentrating, it appears.
Yeah, he is concentrating almost fully on this tap dance thing that he's doing.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to him as well, and I'm gonna try to. Let's see if I can describe this. Like sweep his legs out from under, like
Nice.
stick my, you know what I mean? Like just like try to put him flat on his back
Mm-hmm.
with my
Yeah.
leg. Try to just like, banana peel him.
Give me an athletics check. And And we'll do it.
What is up with this dude?
As you're just about to banana peel him, and like it's just one of those parts in the tap dance where his legs just happen to go up at the same time as your legs go under.
Warren's very frustrated. Does our gorilla friend react at all to this?
Yep. There seems to be pain in your gorilla friend's legs as it like grabs its legs and like buckles down.
Hmm.
Uo.
Like a torch?
I assume you'd have a torch somewhere.
Like in the explorer's pack.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume we're still outfitted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll pull a torch, light the torch, and then approach the Ifrit, like daring daggers over at Duchambeau.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell the Ifrit that this is an offering of peace, and it was all a misunderstanding. How about we start again?
Are you still concentrating?
Yes.
The remorse is still there, but also a new feeling. Run.
Like run, as in like it wants to run.
Or get away. I'll say it's more appropriate.
Mm.
Ah, I see. Well, then I will, I guess, toss the torch to it.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, you can calm down on your own time. It's okay. And stare back over at Rochambeau.
Russia. Who has yet to move.
Wait, Shamu is not moving?
Shamu has not moved ever since he has said that oh my god, it's attacking thing.
It's strange.
The Ifrit will how do I describe what it does? The Ifrit tries to curl up into a ball.
Oh.
Trogheim.
So Duchambeau is not moving.
Nope.
Does he? What is he doing?
Not like he's like perfectly still.
Right.
More in like he yelled and like set the thing off, and then he's been holding that same like chest out posture, kind of like overlooking the scene without actually making eye contact with anyone.
So I'm just gonna shout for warrior and ranger to stop attacking it.
I mean, they might. Why should they stop? They haven't hit it yet.
Right? But one of these times it's going to.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure what's keeping it in place right now. But if that magic goes away,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to watch them burn to death. Yeah, I don't want to see that.
That's fair.
Is there any kind of check that I could do to see if I think Duchambeau has anything to do with this other than being a douche?
So the simplest check would be an Arcana check, so you can figure like what the thing is. I assume that's not Trogheim's go-to.
No, not at all.
You can do an insight check on DuChambeau, or you can do I would give you an intelligence check on like the battlefield, with advantage, because while Trondheim is not the smartest cornucopia in the laptop,
Right.
she has fought a lot, and so she is getting used to various movements on the battlefield. So you could also do that.
We'll try that. 19.
Oh yes, with advantage. I was about
Yeah.
to say, goddamn. Oh, that's actually a natural 20 minus 1.
Right.
Okay, and that's super simple. DuChambeau, no. Like usually when it comes to like using if it's something's like keeping something still without like holding them down, it is magic. And usually with magic, there needs to be some sort of like concentration aspect that usually involves movement. DuChambeau is not moving, so it's probably not him. He's just being a fucking asshole.
Yeah. Well, like I'm pretty sure I caught who froze it, but I'm trying to figure out why it's feeling the way Uo is saying it's feeling.
It makes the most sense that it like what Uo was saying, like it doesn't want to be here, and because it is a summon from Tutoo's like summoner friend, it's probably Tutoo that is at the very least controlling it or keeping it here.
Okay. Tutoo, can you just send it home now?
No response, just more tap dancing. In my mind, that tap dancing has turned into river dance. I do not know why, but like it's canon.
Perfect. Excellent.
Okay.
Does he seem to like not hear her when she asks?
There seems to be recognition,
Okay.
but much more like it's much more important to keep the dance up rather than actually stop and respond.
Huh.
That'll be it for Targheim. Sorry.
Okay, then we can no longer do any healing words. We're out of those. So she will say, "You all got this."
Oh, thanks.
Farbana will keep up his spell. Both the ranger and the warrior will stop attacking. And Archambault will turn around and start walking away.
Douche.
More.
I mean, like he brought us here, right? And did the summoning, so he wants us to do something, but clearly we can't help it the longer this thing is summoned, right? So I'm gonna try to leg sweep him again.
Do it.
Leg sweep. Was that in athletics?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no!
He's so
Okay.
nimble. He's so nimble.
He's just like it's that river dance thing. So like no matter what you do, you keep like missing. Although this time he does look at you with a glimmer of you're so with an impressed look on his face, we'll say.
I
Not
wonder.
with your sweeping capabilities, obviously, but there's something about what you're doing that impresses him.
Guys, I think we have to break his concentration. Then I guess that's it. That's all I can do.
Uo.
To break his concentration, huh?
Yeah, knock him out. Maybe there's another way. That's less violent.
Is that like is that what Morn says?
Yes.
Okay. Uo nods somberly and pulls out his celestial sphere, a spray of cards, flashing lights, etc. And he pulls out a card that's emblazoned with the symbol of the moon. Cutscene, more action animations of the moon, like drawing closer to the planet, and a big eyeball opening up and a beam of light coming down upon the earth. And he casts Moonbeam upon Tutoo.
Go
That's
down.
him.
So Tutoo is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain and must make a con saving throw. Is he a shapeshifter?
Tutoo is not a shapeshifter.
Just checking.
He rolled a natural 1. So as he sees what you're doing, he says, "No, wait, I'm done. But it's too late as the moonbeam just fries him.
Kazort! So it'll be
Zap.
2d10 points of radiant damage. Zot!
No.
4.
Okay. There's still the radiant damage there. And as he stops dancing, you notice that the Ifrit that was in the ball, as soon as the dancing stopped, just is engulfed in flames, and then there's nothing left but a smoldering, like, 8 by 8 square foot path of, like, where he was. And Uo, the last thing you sense as he disappears is gratitude.
Oh,
Excellent.
good job, Uo.
Yay!
I
It's
will
like, you didn't have to. You messed up my mask. Okay.
Uo, or Trondheim will snort at Tutoo and we'll go over and like hold her hand up for Uo to high five. But we'll obviously like crouch down for him to do so.
Yeah.
Oh, is it within reach? Because like you're super tall.
Right.
Yeah, he'll air 5 you
Nice.
unless you get close enough.
Yeah. She'll actually kneel down to be your height.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not a very good high five. It's kind of weak. It's like a little like pit. But it's the spirit. It's the spirit behind it that counts, right?
Right. There, we did your stupid test.
He's still like just kind of like dusting off his jacket, and it wasn't a test. I was teaching you how to become one with the monster.
I can't believe that we missed extra credit with Peter to come do this.
Extra credit with Peter?
Yeah, he has another extra credit assignment for us.
Peter has assignments?
Yeah. Oh, why do we always have to go through this conversation?
The point is, right, that there are many ways to become one with monsters. Many blue mages just beat the monster, and in the middle of the fight, they learn the ins and outs. Some like befriend monsters. Some study about them. You had to like figure out what was best for you. I couldn't tell you because then it doesn't work.
So
How
did
do
we
know it
win?
works?
I mean, I think you did. If you didn't, I think it would have just burned down the forest.
Huh.
That's what they do. You know, they're chaotic fire beings. So I think you won.
So do we pass?
I mean, this isn't a pass fail. This is just like if you learn anything. Although, where did that Paladin Oshambo go? This was his like special lesson, and he just kind of left.
Yeah, I definitely learned that he is a bigger douche than I thought, which is impressive.
I mean, we shouldn't talk bad about our fellow like classmates now. You know,
No,
maybe
it's fine.
what if I sit down with you all and do like a rap sesh, huh? How about that? Like, I'm pretty good at mediating, and like I'd rather you all be able to work together. So what if that happens?
I mean, I'm more of like a classical music chick than a rap person, but I mean, I guess we could do that.
Here's an off-topic question: are you going to the hunt, the Tarask hunt?
Yes.
It has been foreseen.
Oh dear God.
Yes.
Um. Okay.
Exciting, right?
Yeah. Super. I need to talk to Uso for us. Let's go back. Congratulations.
Yes.
And so he escorts you back. Melissa comes and runs over and gives you all a big hug and is happy you survived. Verbana gives you all, big thumbs up. Uh, the ranger and the warrior kind of walk away, heads down, having not contributed at all.
I mean, they got their workout for the day.
Yeah, they tried.
They tried their best for sure. Um, and yeah, and so you all are teleported back. Where would you like to go? It's still a few hours off before you are instructed to return to Rachel, the Black Mage Professor. So you do have some time to kill. You could take a short rest because you've been up for intermittently for 40 hours at this point.
Yeah, I'd be down with a short rest.
Yeah, short rest sounds like a good idea.
Morn can always nap.
So you go back to the house. Astrid's not there, but Peter is there, sleeping in whose bed? I think it was Trogheim's bed.
Hey, Peter.
What? Oh, hi. I'm doing what I told you to do. I'm watching your house. So far, no one has broken in. How was your lesson?
It was weird. Did you say you had extra credit? Because I think we might need it.
I do have extra credit.
Morn's gonna roll his eyes.
Yes, young ones, I have lots of extra credit. Would you like to go?
I'm gonna actually kick my feet up for a little bit, and but afterwards would be great.
Yeah, that's
Like rub my hands through my hair and ash falls off.
oh, ooh, yeah. Then yeah, I think I have just the extra credit for you. Luckily I was able to postpone the extra credit for a day. So if you're still interested, we can go tomorrow.
Oh. I mean, I guess it depends what our classes are tomorrow.
Oh, don't worry about that. I can pull some strings.
Morn does not look convinced.
Out of game, Jeremy, did you tell Peter that you did tell Peter that you were going with the paladin trainer, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Because
So
he was all yeah, he's awesome. And Uso was like,
dear God.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's like, you know what? What if I make it part of your normal classes? So we'll talk to the paladin trainer whose name is something that begins with a letter of the alphabet, Flaz.
Flaz?
Flaz.
Flaz.
Whose name is, I'll talk to Flaz. We'll make it part of your actual training. So you'll get extra credit and normal stuff at the same time.
I like it.
All right.
Morn kind of just looks like he's resigned himself to just follow you guys when you go with him. Like, okay.
All right. So then I'll go talk to Flaz, right? As soon as I finish my nap. You don't mind if I take this bed, right? Thanks. And just lays back down.
I look around. I'll go lay on Astrid's bed.
All right. So you finish a short rest. Is there anyone who like regains things on short rests?
Hit points.
Hit points.
Yes.
I don't think I have anything that does a short rest. No.
Yeah, I don't think I get my Well of Darkness points back
Right.
after. I think it's only a long rest.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's
But
only a long rest.
You have 3 at this point, right?
Oh, did we level up? I don't think I got that memo.
You are level. Oh, ooh, yeah, you're level 3.
Oh no. Okay, all right.
That a free
Okey-dokey.
battle would be
Yeah.
completely different.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, I guess I didn't need to be quite as worried as I was that whole interaction.
I noticed your hit points were slightly lower than they should have been.
Yeah. Well, okay. Cool. I will work on that then.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So then you wake up, and it's about that time for you to head off to Rachel's like office. Is everyone going? Is only Uo going?
Oh, I'm definitely going.
Mm-hmm.
Tarkheim will go.
That just leaves Morn.
I guess I will also be going.
All right. So on your way out, you see Verbana it's like sunset. And you see Verbana sitting out just like taking in the sunset. And it's a beautiful sunset on Sherbert Hills.
Yay.
And as he sees you, he's like, "Oh, where are you all going again? Don't you all need to rest?"
We did for a bit, but we gotta go meet with Uo's teacher real quick.
Wow, you all are pretty determined. I'm impressed.
Well, we are second year students now.
That we are. But you see, because we're second year students, I think it's important to learn how to relax. And he just like lays down and. But you all have fun. Tell Rachel I say hey.
Will do.
And I'm assuming you all just go straight to the to
Yes.
Rachel's. Okay. So Rachel lets you know that her office like is in her classroom. You just have to like there's a door in the back that you just have to open. But as you open it, there's this dank whiff, like a dungeon.
Hmm.
Hmm.
In her office, it smells like that.
Yeah, like it's all you see so far is a hallway, and it's actually a hallway made of like stone, like maybe limestone or like a drastic contrast from the rest of the actual like seemingly modern building.
I mean, I'm not one to
That
judge,
seems-
so.
Strange. Nice and homey.
Super homing. So what's the marching order? Like who's going first?
Morin will go first to be protector.
And Tarkheim's
Protect the
probably
women
like
and
just
children.
not like shuffling her feet, but she's last.
Last, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It will be
Oh no, we lost Morn.
Oh no.
Oh no, Morn's back.
Welcome back, Morn.
Whoops, I clicked a button. I was trying to find the PDF from and I realized you can't hop on other Discord channels without throwing everything into chaos. I'm back, sorry.
Chaos.
So as you
Who's
start
gonna-
walking,
Who's going to draw a card as we're walking to get a glimpse into Morn's future and give her guidance?
gotcha.
Or give him guidance, sorry, yeah, give him guidance.
Okay, so then Morn, as you walk, you're the first to hear with your large rapid ears and being the first voices. Distressed voices.
Hmm. Okay, he is not going to hesitate, but draw his great sword and just run Way towards him.
So you run, and you all see Moore and Drawhouse Grisor just like start like bunny hopping full speed. Morn, you get to what is it? A fork in the road, like a almost silly, a comedic fork, like exact fork in the road from this like very straight path. Like it was designed to piss you off. And because it's a cave-like environment, it's getting very hard to tell which direction the voices are coming from because they seem to be bouncing everywhere.
We'll kind of pause for a minute and think, oh, maybe I should wait for everybody to catch up to me before I finally pick a tunnel. And then he's gonna holler back because he's not very subtle. Hey, hurry up! He'll pause and wait for everybody to catch up to him.
Trogheim, like when she sees Morn draw her sword and run, not really understanding why, but will move forward, scoop up Uo, and begin running forward, carrying Uo. So as not to trample over Uo.
Mm-hmm. And so you all get there and you make it to this fork. What do you do?
I asked Warren if he can discern where the voices are coming from.
Can I try to do a perception?
Yep.
Stick my ears down the tunnels, maybe, or
And do you have advantage on like listening-based perception checks?
oh no.
I feel like you should.
I know,
Right?
right? Got big old ears. Yeah, I can't get the PDF to all our stuff open, or it'll make my computer angry. So
Gotcha. I'll take a quick look. You don't.
oh, okay.
That's
I
a
guess just oh, they're just there for decoration.
I
It
mean,
appears,
seriously, every movie that has a rabbit, they're always like,
right?
whenever they
Right,
hear
yeah.
something. Every movie.
Okay. I guess I'm no more perceptive about this than anyone else. So I mean,
But you do have that guidance.
yeah. So I guess I'll just do a perception check. Oh. Yeah, I clicked it. Come on. Okay. I really angered my computer when I just tried to go to a different Discord channel, apparently. Hold on, let me try again. Come on.
Oh yeah, it hasn't printed over here yet. Oh,
There it is.
There we go. There it is.
roll a d4 and add that to it.
11. Okay. So you have a feeling that the right path is where the voices are coming from. It's really hard to tell, but if you had to guess, it would be the right path.
Okay. Let's go that way.
Why?
Quick. We have to help.
What is going on? Why are we running?
There are people in trouble.
Oh.
And I am a protector of, well, was my forest, but now I just protect.
Well, why didn't you say so? Run faster.
Let's go. Okay, so we'll start running again.
Yeah.
So you go right, and then after about a 2-minute run, there are a set of stairs that you start to go down, and those voices become much more clear. And at the bottom of the stairs is a door.
Right? You said the
And
voices got quieter. Sorry, my
Oh no,
cut
they
out.
the voices are becoming much more clear.
Can you hear if they're male, female, or what they're saying or anything like that?
Multiple voices. They don't seem to be saying anything in particular. Just distress cries, the occasional call for like help. Actually, no, there was no help call, just distress cries.
Okay. Warren's gonna kind of look back, and then he's gonna raise his great sword and kick the door down.
And you kick the door down, and what lies in front of you is
It's a
what
trap, isn't it?
looks to be a torture chamber.
Oh.
Um,
What school is this?
Right?
and then like in front of you, mixing like at an alchemy station, is Rachel, who turns around and is like, why didn't you knock? Come on in. And that's where we'll end today.
Oh.
Awkward.
Awkward. He's up to no good.
Yeah, that's pretty clear. I was gonna be like, no, she's
She's so innocent.
so only kind of torturing people.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, that is today's episode. Let's do the round of the introductions as we all do. Starting with the owner of the channel, Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Hochhalter. I do own this here channel. Own it. Here on Twitch,
What?
WH Publications, where we do actual plays, and on Fridays, Chaz and John and I do the Curiosity Cache, which is a Scarletlands D&D 5e actual play that is at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Earlier in the day at 2 p.m. Eastern is The Lore You Know, where myself and Sarah Stewart ramble about the Scarletlands and other, so far only the Scarletlands. One of these days I'm going to get to other lands as well, not just the Scarletlands. You can join me this week. Sarah will be gone, but I'm going to be talking about some non-canon stuff that you can find on the Soretian Vault on Drive-Thru RPG, which, if you want to search for me over there, I have stuff published. Had too much coffee today, or not enough, one of the two.
Not enough always.
Right? I publish over there and on DM's Guild. You can also find me on Twitter at WHPubs and on Facebook at WH Publications.
Next up, let's go, Lindsay.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Lindsay. I play Morn. I'm a writing instructor and a Disney Parks blogger
Nice.
and a giant nerd.
Yay!
Yay.
And then how about John?
It's John, and I play Uo, and I'm also a big nerd. Been playing role-playing games for a long time. Back before it was cool.
Yeah, that's right.
I make Whiskey in Ireland, and if you want to follow that adventure, you can catch it on Instagram at Distilosaurus Rex.
Sweet. What about you, Chaz?
I always hope people forget. Hi, I am Chaz, and I am the DM. I study video games and music and storytelling. And I think, yeah, like Jeremy talked about all the other things I do in this group. And so I think that's it. But yes, thank you all so much for joining. Please join us next time so we figure out what this psycho Rachel is doing. And I'll see you then.
Bye.